There we go. Oh, let's see. I think we're on. Hold on. Can you guys hear me? Let me see. I gotta do this. What message will need to be sign into hold on, you guys. Damn, there's a lot of y'all in here. Can y'all hear me? Okay. okay. Hold on. What do y'all think about the Supergirl trailer? The hell did I just do? Looks dumb as fuck. Guardians Part 4. I think it sucks. It looks good. Hey, I hope it works out for you. Keep in mind, y'all, this is a test. We're just trying to see how this is working. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Okay. I'm just learning the controls, y'all. Didn't even like Guardians 4. Did Supergirl Charlie was garbage. The trailer was trash, but Lobo being in it had to be something new. Yeah, they could at least show Lobo. Why y'all think they hiding Lobo? I mean, we know Jason Momoa is Lobo. Garbage. The Supergirl trailer was garbage. Yeah, it sucks, man. That's why we gotta get the Snyderverse back. Loving the shirt, brother. I got the same one from 2013. Helen Discharge is about time. Yeah. Jason shouldn't have signed up for that shit. Yeah, I agree. Chef, stay loyal to Zach. Exactly. He was in better hands when he was in Zach. And we still don't know how his Lobo is gonna be. So I'd rather pay for a fan film. Hey, some of those fan films be on point. I did watch the because my Netflix subscription ends next month, so I'm trying to watch as much stuff as I can. But I did see that Frankenstein movie. That was pretty good. The first hour, I'm like, oh, what the hell am I watching? But as the story picked up, it was pretty good. To be a Netflix film, it was pretty good. Yep, no Snyderverse, no money. Yeah, we are the consumers, man. They got to start doing what we say. Still need to see Frankenstein. I thought it was pretty good. I know a lot of people say I don't like any stuff, but I gave it a watch probably like 2 days ago. It was decent. Like, it started off kind of like, oh, what the hell am I getting myself into? But as time went on, it was really good. Netflix is about to put $2 billion. Put up $2 billion to purchase one. Yeah, I think Netflix, you know, I'm a business person. I think Netflix got it, you guys, because, I mean, Paramount had their chance to offer what they're offering. And now Paramount is on the desperate end. So the board can be like, look, we're not going to sell to you, Paramount. You have to give us $40 a share now. They should have just came up with that offer in the first place, but they tried to lowball them. I think it's going to go with Netflix, and honestly, I think it's not going to be hard as people think. Because, again, Netflix doesn't have a movie studio. Like, how does Paramount think they're going to get, past the legal process when they have two studios? What's up? What's up? I hear you guys. This is a test, you guys, so I'll stay on for a minute. I'm just working out everything. Yeah, I did mention Frankenstein. I actually watched it because my Netflix subscription I still got a month left. But I'm just trying to watch and see, what's good on it when I'm on my downtime. I don't have that much downtime, you guys, like for real. Like I said, this is starting to become a little part-time job, which I appreciate. I wasn't even expecting for it to like take off like this. But like I said, I'm more for the consumer, you guys. I mean, we are consumers, and these companies have to do what we say. Have you watched F1? No, I didn't watch F1 yet. I got to put that on my list. I'm gonna watch it this weekend. I mean, I'm a busy person, you guys. So when I have downtime, I do like to watch movies. No, I do got to check out F1. I might just go ahead and buy the Blu-ray and just buy the digital copy. That's critics. It's my first stream. It's my first stream too. This is just a test though, because I did a test a couple days ago and the audio wasn't on. So I'm just trying to get an idea how everything is working out. But it's somewhat simple. I'm just trying to see how it looks and make sure the audio is good. Let me see. Okay. Can you guys hear that buzz? Can you guys hear that buzzer? It's cool. We're going to get to the donations and stuff like that. Okay. You can hear it. Okay, great. Damn. I'm trying to find. Okay, so this is how you slow it. See, I'm learning how to slow the text, the chat down because it's coming in fast. What do you think is the actual deal with Zack Snyder posting all the DCU stuff? Do you think he's cooking or something? Sorry if I explained this and... there's got to be a reason for everything. I mean, he said more stories to come. That was pretty much what everybody was holding on to. I mean, we just got to wait and see. I mean, you know how it was when we got the Snyder Cut. June 10th, 26th, wallets closed for Disney. Yep. Got to start keeping your wallets closed. That's the only thing that's going to make these companies understand. Like, I'm more for the business and the consumer part. Like, they have to start doing what we say or we just don't support them. Yeah, restore the Snyderverse. Shout out to that one subscriber that seen me at my job or whatnot. He whispered in my ear, said, hey, restore the Snyderverse. He gave me like my celebrity moment. That was real cool. Make me yeah, we're gonna get to all that mod and all that stuff. This is just a test, you guys. Like, for real, the show will be up and running. I'm trying to get it done before the 1st so we can get rolling. When you got I got other things going on, but now I'm really focusing on this because we had enough of this crap. Yeah, because it's the same old stuff, man. It's the same old stuff. Zach was going to give us something totally different, and they just pulled the plug for no reason. There was no reason for this reboot because, again, you're still getting the same results. I'm not expected to see Vision Quest because it's crap. Nice shirt. James Gunn will become the CEO of Netflix. Yeah. James Gunn, I think he's about done, though, honestly. Because Supergirl has to perform though. It has to perform. Like, focus on this, brother. You know how to talk. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. You know. And once you got a sexy lady in your corner, it just makes keep getting on here worthwhile because she's in my corner as well. Like she's all in. She's all like, "What is the Snyderverse stuff?" And she's all into it. We still haven't watched Zack Snyder's Justice League because that's a 4-hour cut, but we're gonna watch it. But I showed her. She watched Man of Steel. Like the sexy lady watched Man of Steel, and she loved it. Then I showed her the Superman, James Gunn Superman trailer. She's like, "What the hell is this? This is not what Man of Steel was." That crap is going to buy. Yeah. I mean, it's the same old stuff. I mean, Grace Randolph must didn't get her shield check this week. She's saying 300 million to 400 million max. That's sad. That's flop. That's all automatic flop. Is Supergirl going head to head against the new Spider-Man? I don't know. I still haven't checked that out. I don't know what movies come out during Supergirl, but I'm gonna find out. If Spider-Man, I think Spider-Man come out a couple weeks before. Yeah, that's James Gunn Superman was hard to watch. He got his ass beat throughout the whole film. A lot of people compare it to Man of Steel, saying, Henry Cavill got his ass beat, but that was Superman Begins. I mean, he was just learning his strength by then. Man, there's a lot of y'all up in here. It's 50 of you guys in here. Oh my fucking God. I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go on until like 8. This is just a test though. Hold on, let me say. My wife don't know a damn thing about comics, but she saw Cornball and said, "That ain't Superman, Henry Superman." That's the same thing that my sexy lady said. Cause I showed her the trailers one night, cause like I said, she already seen Man of Steel when she was on her cruise or whatnot. And then I showed her James Gunn's Superman, and she just did not. She was just like, "What the hell is this?" Then I showed her BVS, the trailer to BVS. She was like, "Yeah, I see the difference." Supergirl and the Flash. Yeah, the Flash. Yes, she worked for me. The Supergirl and the Flash. I would like to see what Zach can do with her. I would like to see Zach do some work with that. But we got to get him back. We can't keep supporting this crap. This is not Superman. I want the old Superman back. It's new. Yeah, this ain't it, man. Especially if you asking consumers, us as the paying public, to pay for this stuff. They got to start delivering quality. Because I don't know if you guys ever experienced, because usually I go to a matinee if I'm not with the sexy lady, but we're going to go see Avatar 3 next week. But when it's just me going to like a matinee, it don't really be that many people in there. Hey, I gotta be real, Seth. Thanks for being real. The real is that's the only thing I know. I have nothing to gain by being fake and buying fake views like that clown Slav talks. And yeah, they do bots and views, and he admitted to it as well. But then he's trying to say, "Oh, I bought ads and stuff like that." You don't get 2,000 subscribers in 2 weeks without somebody like Mr. Beats shouting you out or something like that. But other than that, you're just not going to gain to get 2,000 subscribers in 2 weeks. Your video has to do at least 300,000 to 400,000. Like my highest video was the Little Mermaid video that I did 2 years ago. I think I got probably maybe 150 subscribers, but I was under 1,000 at that time. That actually boosted me up to 1,000. Or maybe I think I got 250. I don't know. I'm gonna check it. But you're not gonna get you, Aaron Fisher, and 4K. That's gonna happen. Shout out to 4KO because I know he wanted my number or whatnot. We'll make it happen. But you gotta understand, me, 4KO, and Aaron Fisher. I mean, they got families and stuff like that. They married and stuff. So I understand the time. Like even the sexy lady, like we try to like manage our time and have like a date night or something like that because we just so busy. Who's your favorite Batman actor? Well, I grew up with Keaton. Um, but I do like what Christopher Nolan brought to the table with his Dark Knight trilogy. And I think, like I said, I think Bell did a good job. You know, I like the whole story arc of him starting and then him falling and I like that whole story arc. But I would say Michael Keaton, just because I grew up on it, um, he'll be my favorite. And that's no throwing shade to Christian Bale. I think all those movies is good. But like I said, I seen Batman, the first Batman, when I was like 7 or 8 years old. Like my mom didn't give zero fucks about taking us to see that. And in this day and age, that movie would be rated R. That movie was rated PG-13 back then, but in this day and age, PG-13 is just some. I don't know what the rating system is. Let me see how many is it you guys in there. Damn, it's 50 of you guys. It's 51 of you guys. Wow. Once Ben came around, oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, Ben Affleck. Yeah, that's like the one I really want to see. I told you guys, like in BVS, man, Ben Affleck did a hell of a job. I just don't like how they watered him down in Zack Snyder's Justice League. It seemed like they just took his violence back a little bit. But yeah, Ben Affleck, I definitely want to see him in a solo film. How did DC go from Nolan to Snyder to another guy? I mean, stupid people, man. It's really the dumb people that run the studio. Like a lot of these rich folks that run those companies, they're stupid. I meet them all the time. Like they're not as smart as you guys think. Like I know CEOs for companies, they dumb as hell, but they got hell of a mindset and resources to be wealthy. So to answer your question, bro, like some of those people at WB are just dumb. You went from six to 900. I mean, 600 million to $1 billion when Zach was in. When he was there, and then just everything just fell downhill when they started to go light with the light tone. I think Patterson is going to win you guys over with Park. I hope he does, because that's where I got like most of my subscribers from the Batman. I just thought that movie was it was just boring. I tried watching it again like last year. I still fell asleep, bro. Like I don't know. I really think Zach really starved us with those movies, man. Just wait, he's becoming a playboy. Well, we'll see what happens. Hopefully we'll get it because I mean, remember John Campea, since everybody go by the source with him, he said he heard a rumor that the Batman 2 wasn't even coming out. He said that like a little over the summer. So we'll see. Snyder DCU was mythic masterpiece. Heroes, gods facing epic dark shadow states hit hard. Guns DCU is water. Yeah, and with Zack Snyder, I mean, he has a team of people that want his movies to look good. I remember when he did a behind the scenes with his, he was filming like BVS and Zack Snyder's Justice League. His team, his CGI team said they do it how Zack wanted, and they'll do it like 3 or 4 times to get it right. Or they'll find avenues to make it right. So Zack got a good ass team with him. That's why his movie looks so good. Like, I know a lot of people don't like Rebel Moon. I love Rebel Moon. It looked good. It looked really good. Like the CGI looked good. That's because he got a team, Same with Christopher Nolan. Are you going to start doing... Yeah, that's all coming. This is what the... So you asked, are we going to start doing call-ins? Yes. That's a part of the show. I'm just trying to figure out how this stuff works. Like... I'm kind of new with the technology, but I'm fast. I'm a fast learner. So yeah, the call-in show, all that stuff is going in. I just gotta, make sure this stuff works. So it seems like you guys can hear me, so that's good. Dang, it's 54 of y'all up in here, man. So yeah, call-ins are gonna come. And we're going to have a section where it's just movie night where I'm going to do like, get a whole bunch of people on the panel and they can just talk about movies or a Pacific movie. So all that stuff is coming. We're definitely gonna go. We still gonna keep our foot on James Gunn and restoring the Snyderverse and stuff like that. But we're gonna do other things. The biggest flaw of the Batman is the highway chase scene. He caused a massive accident, endangered. Yeah, yeah. The Batman. I mean, everybody was mixed on that, but it did hit the 700 million range. Rebel Moon holds up. These critics are just looking for some. Yeah. Rebel Moon holds up. He said these critics are just looking for something to complain about. Yeah, that's true. I remember when the second one had came out, and I believe it was the uncut one. People was online complaining, saying that the girl in the village knitted the people's sweaters that she barely knew. I mean, people were just nitpicking. Start a membership so you can get an assistant time. We're going to do all that. Like I said, this is the foundation. I just wanted to keep my word to you guys because I like keeping my word. This is just a test, but I'm just trying to figure this stuff. I didn't even think I was going to be on this long, but I'm just learning as I go along, especially with the chat box, because I didn't know I can pop it in and out and stuff like that. But I do got to sign in to comment and stuff like that, or comment on my phone. People always nitpick on Snyder. Yeah, they do nitpick on Snyder, and then they regret it now, because I remember when BVS came out, there was a lot of people, and you can find this stuff online. There was like a whole bunch of group of people downing it, and then when they seen the ultimate cut, they apologized to Zack Snyder. That was like a big thing. Like, they was on Twitter, and some of the trades reported it as well. Yeah, test is going good. Yeah, it's going great. That's because you guys are great too, though. So I appreciate you guys for showing up. They don't sneak pick on Snyder. They don't know what they want. Yeah, they don't know what they want. Yeah, Snyderverse needs to be. They want, and again, the consumers want what they want. You can't give consumers what you think they want. You have to give consumers what they want. At least Marvel, as messed up as that franchise is, they give you what you want. That's why Deadpool and Wolverine did so good. The Supergirl is not even pretty, but might do well, mainly for the high number of simp. We'll see. I mean, just gotta wait and see. I mean, Grace Randolph she's clowning the trailer. She said it won't do no more than 400 million, if that. I'm a fan of Gunn and his issue, but the Supergirl teaser is just terrible. It looked at Disney Plus. Yeah, it's just like, you got to come with it. This is that's the next DC content that you're going to get. You're not getting the Lantern show. That's it. You gotta sell. I mean, that movie has to hit, like, it has to end with at least a 6 or a 7 in front of it. I want to watch Deadpool and Wolverine for the gun. Yeah. I mean, and that's the thing. Deadpool and Wolverine. I heard they lied about the budget. I didn't do a video about that yet, but they lied about the budget. It was a little bit more. That's why Superman, is we all know what the budget is, because that same tax record is still on their website to this day. You can go to the Ohio Department of Labor or whatnot, and it's still there. Well, the movement, I hope it saves Batman as well. But, this movement got to be enforced. Because, like I said, if you keep supporting crap, they're going to keep giving it to you. And we just can't keep taking it. They got to start making quality products again. Paramount and Netflix, what do you think is more likely to restore the Snyderverse? I mean, they both can restore it. I don't really... The only reason why I say... I don't know. I would say they don't have anything to lose with restoring the Snyderverse, but I would say Netflix would be more, because it was more popular of selling Zack Snyder's Justice League to Netflix. And they had he's not there anymore, but the people at Netflix know what you guys want. They know what you want. And the whole thing, I would say Netflix, just because they have a relationship with Zack Snyder. Now, all these guys saying that Zack got fired and his stuff was canceled. I didn't hear that from anybody, no sources from Netflix. I'm just hearing it from these people on YouTube, like Grace Randolph and stuff. So I would say Netflix would be the best option just because Zach had he has a relationship with Netflix. And I guess they tried to do the hype thing with the Rebel Moon. That's why we didn't get the full version or something like that. I don't know if that was a rumor or not. They were just trying to anticipate and get it hyped like the Snyder cut or whatnot. But we'll get the Snyder version back. Yeah, because they can't. You said we'll get the Snyderverse back regardless of who ends up with WB. Yeah. I think we will get the Snyderverse back because they can't keep going on the path. They're going on a downtrend. So if they want to keep losing money, they got to keep doing what you're doing. Keep putting crap like Peacemaker on HBO Max. Keep making crap like Superman. You know. Would you be mad if both universe? No, I wouldn't be mad. As long as we get what we want, I'm good. I mean, that gun stuff, they can leave it for the gun fans. And that's the thing with Netflix Netflix and period. They want content. They want subscribers. If Netflix gets WB, then yeah, I think it's over. Netflix doesn't have a movie studio. Damn, you guys. Say Harsh Joker, Snyder the James. Yeah, Snyder is that dude. Whatever the fuck happened to the new Spawn movie? Harsh, did you? Yeah, I was a fan of Spawn. I mean, there was a Spawn that came out in the 90s. When I was a kid or whatnot. I used to like that movie. They haven't made anything new yet. The Spawn or Swamp Thing. Check it out. I think it came out like in 93 or 92, something like that. Do you like the Friday the 13th? Yeah, I got all of them on DVD. My favorite, I like all of them. I don't really have a favorite, but if I was to name a favorite, it'd be, I got Jason Takes Manhattan. I thought that was pretty good. I like all the old stuff, though. They put a lot of effort back then in those movies. Paramount has cash. Netflix has that love in their pocket. I mean, Paramount should have just came with their $30 a share in the first place. See, as me being, like I said, I don't know what goes in those upper business, but as one-on-one business, when you're bidding on something like that, you want to go ahead and seal a deal. You don't lowball them. And then when somebody else makes a better offer, you come back with the offer that you should have came with. Because now the board can be like, you know what, Netflix? No, I want you to pay $40 a share instead of $30 a share. I mean, Paramount is in a losing position at this point. They should have just came with the 30 in the get-go. I think their first offer was what, like $23.50 or something like that. Which I can understand. I mean, you're taking on what, 30-something billion in debt. But again, those IPs, you got Batman, you got the Harry Potter films. You can do a lot with that. You got all the DC content. Like I said, I think Netflix is going to end up getting it though, because they didn't already. I mean, stuff can change, but Paramount is at the losing win. I mean, they may win. We'll see what happens, but they're going to pay more than what they thought. They're going to pay more than what they thought. They only have like 7 more days to really decide. He says, Harsh, Christopher Nolan works with Universal. Why they don't make their move? Well, Universal is 100. I mean, right now, Universal has $100 million in debt. So they already in the hole $100 billion. So I don't, that'd be really risky because now they're risking bankruptcy. They gotta see a lot of these companies, they get this money from their assets. They take loans and stuff on their assets that they have. But it gets to a point to where You just be in a hole so much that you can't pay the loan back, and you gotta file for bankruptcy. So I think if Universal get it, I think they got to try to find a way to pay that debt back. I mean, you already starting off 100 billion in debt. Then you got to add 34. That's like 134 billion. Now I don't know what IPs do Universal have. If you guys know, because Universal got what? I know they got theme parks, but don't they license from like WB to use Harry Potter and all that stuff? Why does they got 7 more days to decide? Well, the board, I mean, it's on their website. The board has to respond when Paramount announced they was doing a takeover. The board has 10 days to respond to that. That's just by law. If they don't respond, or if they don't want to roll, they have to make a decision in 10 days. So if they don't make anything, then Paramount has to either come up with a better offer or just take it as that they lost. The deal with Paramount is they should have just came up with the $30 a share in the first place, and they wouldn't be in this mess. But then again, maybe Zaloff wanted to go with Netflix anyway. Zaloff and the shareholders. Because at the end of the day, if the board doesn't want to roll with you, they don't want to roll with you. And Paramount got rejected, 4 times already. So now they looking desperate. And it's like, okay, we'll pay you the $30-something a share. But the board can be like, no, how about 38? I mean, Paramount is in the weakest position at this point. Because, I mean, they got to deal with Netflix all right now. And then it's just like, Netflix went either way. Either they'll get Warner Brothers, or they'll get their $2 billion for canceling. Or was it more than that? I don't know. I think it was like $2 billion or something, 2 point something billion if they go with Paramount. So, I mean, Netflix went either way. Someone said to me that Gunn spent all his budget on Superman. You never know, man. Those Hollywood people are crazy. I have a cousin he's a C-list actor. I would say he's a C-list actor. He's been in the Cosby Show. He does little side gigs. All those Hollywood people get down. You got my framed Avengers posters? You got any? Yeah, I do have. I got one right. I got the Avengers. I got the first Avengers poster. It's in the other room. I heard Universal is doing another Mummy movie with Brendan Fraser. Why? I mean, and that's the thing. These franchises are washed up. These are 20-year-old franchises, and it's time for new stuff. Like, shit. And then if they're doing a movie with Brendan Fraser, we definitely can get the Snyderverse back, because Brendan Fraser's old as hell now too. I remember watching his first film was Encino Man back in like 90s. Yeah, Paramount is in a losing situation. Because again, they was rejected 4 times, and Netflix won the bid, and now they're trying to come up with the $30 a share. I mean, they lowballed them 4 times. But I just don't think Zaloff and the shareholders wanted to go with Paramount. I mean, who would you want to be with? Would you want to be with would you want to stream or do business with the top streaming service in the world, or Paramount? It's a no-brainer. You should go with Netflix. On the back end, they'll make more money. 2035, Batman becomes public domain. Dark Knight Return. Yeah. 2035 is 10 years from, less than 10 years from now. Yeah, I mean, you root who you root for. Now, I told you guys I got shares. I got 20 bands in Netflix. So I want the top screen and series overall to Netflix. Yeah, I think Netflix. Like I said, I watched Frankenstein and it was pretty good. I ain't gonna lie, it was probably one of the best movies one of my top in 2025. Do you think all the WB IPs are worth anything dried up? I mean, Harry Potter is valuable, but you're right, it could be dried up. But again, you got Batman. It's really what you do with the IP, and what James Gunn is doing with the IP is just garbage. Give Zack Snyder his vision back and let him cook. And I'm not the only one. I mean, when you have the Russo brothers saying, "Hey, Zach, you think we're ever going to see Justice League 2 and 3?" That tells you something. It's not. I mean, you have industry producers and directors want to see him finish his film. The shareholders don't even want Paramount. Don't even want Paramount. Yeah. I think Paramount. I mean, we'll see what happens. But like I said, I think Paramount put themselves in a bad situation by coming up with $30 a share at the last minute. They should have They should have did that. Should have been their first over, and it could have been a wrap. But now, like I said, Netflix, they got the deal or whatnot, and now you want to come with $30 a share, and the board can be like, nah, because again, Paramount is in a losing position at this point. The board can be like, you know what, we want $50 a share from you. You know, you got to take advantage of that opportunity when you have it. But I think Netflix is going to get it, and I think it's not going to be this big hurdle like a lot of people saying with the legal process. Again, Netflix don't have a movie studio, so that right there already shouldn't be a problem. I don't see how Paramount can get through the legal process with 2 movie studios and a streaming service. I mean, I know they say he's cool with Trump, but Trump is cool with all those guys. The owner from Netflix left the White House 2 days after he announced that he was buying Netflix. I'm telling you, they all work together. But I do think Netflix is going to be the winner or whatnot. But if they keep James Gunn there, then I won't support him again. We need change. And Pam Abdi and Mike DeLuca, they can go too. They know what the fans want. You have to serve the fans. You have to serve the fans. I've been going to the same oil to get my oil changed for the last almost 10 years. That's because the service is good. I could easily go to somebody else, but so when they do a price hike or something like that, I'll pay it because I know the service is good. And same with my barber. I've been with the same barber for 20 years. We damn near got a relationship. I know her husband and everything. Yeah, all these cars, they have connections. And the thing is, I wouldn't be surprised if Paramount has some stock in Netflix as well. All these companies buy from one another. Or they buy each other's stock, you know. That's why I tell you, well, I can't tell you what to do with your money, but Netflix, they're doing a lot. Like, they're opening up their own little movie theaters or their houses or whatnot. I really think Netflix can probably bring back the movie experience. I'm still not counting on Netflix as a Snyder fan because David Zaslav. Yeah, well, they got to go, you know. But the thing is with Zaslav this time is Zaslav will be working for Netflix. He won't be the owner like he is now. Like, the reason why James Gunn is able to do what they do is because Zaslav he's pretty much the head honcho. But keep in mind, Zaslav, if he takes that position with Warner Brothers, he's working for Netflix at that point, so he can be fired. Well, I mean, we have to see with James Gunn. I mean, they only gave him a 5-month extension. I mean, I believe if Supergirl fell, that'd be it. I mean, one thing they can't do is keep on this road that they're going with these failures. You have to start producing some results. And Supergirl flop. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they just cancel Man of Tomorrow. I mean, Grace Randolph is already saying 400 million, 500 million. She ain't even saying 500 million. She's saying 400 or 300 million. Last Starfighter, never in the story. Supergirl will break. We'll see. We will see. Making another dog shit. My auntie works in film producing in the UK, and she said contracts are still being canceled even with extensions. Yeah, I mean, when you have a contract with a boss, you can be fired. And a lot of people get it twisted. A lot of their money is in the stock. Yeah, they millionaires and stuff like that, but Zaloft payment isn't in stock. Theaters have been slowing down since COVID. They're dying no matter who's made it. It's spread it up. Yeah, well, I mean, the reality is, yeah, movie theaters are dying because, like I said, I go there and it's never really crowded, And then you got a lot of crazy people out there. You don't want to be, And then for the fact that, when these movies come out 30 days later, oh, damn, that's my ball. 30 days later, it's on streaming already. It's just like, why pay a streaming service and a movie ticket when you can just wait? I mean, the theaters haven't really been anything since the Barbenheimer and Barbie thing. But Endgame, that was the last theater experience. Because remember when Endgame came out and all those other Marvel movies, Black Panther and all that, how crowded the theaters were? It's not like that anymore. Like, it's literally dead. Like, I heard, that's why I didn't go see Five Nights at Freddy's, because I heard it sucked. Like, the first one I didn't like the first one, but they saying the second one is just garbage. Even, like, the Shield channels are saying that. Theaters are dying because the quality of movies and the generation of kids, 10 minutes attention span. That's true. Like, most people be on the phone. When you go to the theater, they be on the phone, texting and stuff like that. But then again, the movies be so boring, you want to do something. Like, a lot of these movies just don't be interesting, man. I remember, like, going seeing Friday and Rush Hour. Like, these movies just be like, shh. That's why I only go to matinees. But if I'm with the sexy lady, we'll go out on a Friday night or a Saturday night. And the theaters will be somewhat packed, but it's just like, I don't know. My only concern is how long Netflix will let DC movies stay in theaters until they put them on. Well, I mean, James Gunn is 4 weeks max. I mean, Superman was in theaters, 32 days? And it went to streaming. Or it went to video on demand, or, on VOD. So I think the minimum 4 weeks. I mean, why would you keep a movie in theater that long? Let's see. Zack Snyder's theatrical screening would make. Yeah, Zack Snyder's. I mean, that's what people want. That live action is the one thing. Yeah, people always go see great stuff like Chris. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. People went to go see Dark Knight. I didn't really see Batman Begins in theaters, but I remember seeing The Dark Knight and The Dark Knight Rises, which was, theaters was packed. You gotta make quality stuff, And a whole lot of these movies, the directors who use, a lot of these directors just don't have talent, man. I mean, there's only a few. Like Christopher Nolan, he didn't. Zack Snyder. I mean, I give James Gunn his credit for the Guardians of the Galaxy, but you gotta change up. Like, and that's the thing with Christopher Nolan. He doesn't make the same film over and over and over again. I mean, Interstellar is different from his other films. What's that film with Leonardo DiCaprio? You know what I'm talking about? The one that Nolan made. It was the one where the world was all upside down. What's that movie called? see. Nolan. Inception, yeah. So like Interstellar is different than Inception. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. I wish they'll make a part two the way it ended, but you know, yeah, Inception was cool. It was good to look at. Like it was different than Interstellar. Like I love Interstellar. I didn't like it the first time I seen it, but once I watched it and understand it, I'm like, damn, this is great. This is a great space film. Tenet, I still am confused with that. Maybe I have to watch it again. Oppenheimer sucked, but his Dark Knight trilogy was fire. It was fire. Damn, it's 61 of y'all in here. Wallets closed. Yeah, you got to keep your wallets closed. That's what you guys don't understand. I know a lot of people don't like that, but companies have to start treating these consumers with respect. I mean, with AI and all this half-ass directing, they have to earn our money again. And that's why I appreciate with the past directors, like Back to the Future, and you got E.T., and you got all these different movies that, back then they took time. They sat down with the person that was scoring the film, and they made it work. They created art. It's a video on YouTube of Steven Spielberg sitting with the composer from E.T. saying how he want the notes to go and all types of shit. Yeah, I can't. I'm looking forward to nothing. I got all the homies to close their wallet. Yeah, we gotta start. We gotta take a stand. We gotta take a stand, and that's what I'm pushing for. I'm not pushing no hate speech or nothing like that. I'm telling people to close their wallets, just like the shills tell you to open their wallets. And again, a lot of those guys do get paid from the studio. My cousin is an actor. He's a C-list actor that's been around for years, ever since the 80s. He knows how this game work. I got rid of a lot of James Gunn murder. Yeah, people want Zach back, man. Zach need to hurry up and get his ass back. Yeah, just keep your wallets closed. But yeah, we're gonna have like call-in shows and stuff like that. I'll probably get off in about 5 minutes, but yeah, I mean, I minored in accounting, so I have a business background, so I know money, and that's maybe I'll add that to the members perk on how to get into stocks and stuff like that, because it's a lot of people don't know about stocks and stuff, and it's simple stuff, man. I went to the barbershop and overheard people say the new Superman movie sucked. Yeah, when it came, I never watched it again. I'll never watch it again. Yeah, you deserve quality content, and if we're going to spend our hard-earned money, the studio have to respect it. And that's the thing. You have to get quality product, and you have to give the fans what they want. And the fans want Zack Snyder's vision. We never wanted a reboot. If this reboot was necessary, it would be doing good. But we'll see what happens. Movies can be so fucking... Studios are expecting to pay. Yeah, this is a good question right here. Movies be so fucking boring now. Movie studios are expecting me to pay $100 on a date night with my girl and watch Ella McCoy. Like, bruh. When I was younger, theaters were packed and kids. Yeah, theaters are, it's going to go up. That's the thing. Everything is just going to go up as time goes on, except for your paycheck. That's why I'm fortunate with the career that I have or whatnot. I'm just humbled by everything. We definitely need Zach back. Yeah, you definitely, because it's your money. Like, for real. You have to speak with your money. Hey, harsh creators, I have zero interest in DCU. Yeah, a lot of people do. A lot of people is walking away from this like, what the hell? And it's insane to keep the same people around that's really destroying. All James Gunn had to do was restore the Snyderverse, and he wouldn't be having this problem. Did you ever see the Frankenstein movie? Yeah, I talked about that. I did see Frankenstein. I watched it. What day did I watch that? I watched on my off day. It was Sunday. No, it was Monday. Was it Monday? I watched it Monday because my Netflix subscription ends next month, so I still got a couple days to watch some stuff. Yeah, I watched Frankenstein, man. That was really good. Now I did get bored like for the first like hour. I'm like, well, what is this? What's going on? But the story picked up. But once he created the guy or whatnot, that's when it got interesting. I thought the ending sucked though. He forgave him and all that stuff. But it was overall a good film. I'll watch it again. I may watch it again before my subscription ends. Stranger Things. I never got into Stranger Things. I know I'm missing out on that. I got to catch up on that stuff. Like I told you guys, I'm not really I don't really do streaming service like that unless it's something I really want to watch, you know. But yeah, I'm gonna catch up on Stranger Things. I know they on season 3, so I got a lot of catching up to do this month before my Netflix subscription ends. Or Netflix come out with a statement saying they're not going to keep James Gunn. That's what it is. I think people are petitioning against Netflix for that it will kill off the filming. Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, it sucks, you know. I think people just got to see what happens because, I mean, at right now, the theater's not really doing good, you know. But Netflix is $100 a share. So, again, people... You know, sometimes we just got to change with the times, you know, but I don't think the theater experience will go away. But if Netflix gets WB and it works out for them, other companies like Paramount and Universal may start doing the same thing. But then again, just get rid of streaming services. You got to get rid of that streaming service because there's going to be more people wanting to stay home and wait than go to the theater. It seemed like they're shooting themselves in the foot by keeping their streaming service. Like, just go ahead and end it. That way you can get people to go to the movies. Because there's no incentive to go to a movie and get dressed and pay all this money when you can just enjoy it at home in 3 or 4 weeks. Most people would just rather spend the $30 to buy it on VOD than pay like $100 at the movie theater. I mean, I enjoyed the movie theater experience, though. What's the last movie I've seen? What did I see? I can't even think about what I seen. But last time I went to the theater, I got popcorn and everything. I haven't did that in a while, but it was straight. Because usually when I'm with the sexy lady, she don't really be wanting anything. So we just watch the movie and we just bring our own food. Did you see Gunn was crying over getting picked? Yeah, I mean, Superman was not going to make any awards. That was just, you know, hey, Harsh, I just wanted to say, hey, keep up the good work. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it. Met the OG cast of Nightmare on Elm Street movie. Oh, yeah, you did? Robert Englund came to Michigan not too long ago. I couldn't meet him, though. He was at, like, a town hall. I got to figure out when he's going to come back here. I'm going to try to reach out to him and see if I can get an interview with him, see how much he's going to charge. I think that'd be good. I don't like James Gunn fake. Yeah, James Gunn fans, I blocked a lot of those clowns. Slav Talks, Movie Pub, and all those guys. I mean, Movie Pub works for the studio. And the guy's so dumb, he forgot to edit a part of his video talking to Robert Burnett. That's how I found out he worked for the studio. So I don't watch those guys' channels unless somebody like send me a link or something like that. But I pretty much blocked all those guys. Have you ever met Power Rangers actors? No, I never met the Power Rangers actors. You know, I'm gonna start going to the Comic-Con because they just had one. And like I said, Robert Englund was there, but I missed it. And it was like right in my area too. James Gunn don't know what he's doing. They need to let him go. He went too far. Movie Hub Pub uses AI. Yeah, Movie Hub Pub used AI voice for his videos. That's because he doesn't want nobody to find out who he really is. It could be James Gunn. But he does work for the studio though. He is a real person. But he makes me more popular. I don't go to those guys' channels though. I don't really need to, you know. I used to watch him like back in the summer, but then once I figured out like the creepy behavior, because I mean, just like with Slav Talks, like this guy goes to like Hold My DualShock. He goes to their channels, look at their videos and talk about it. I'm like, won't you just have a one-on-one with these people? And I think the guy made a video about me over the summer saying I was wrong about Superman. He made a video and I guess he thought I was talking about him and I didn't even know him then. So I blocked all those guys. But the guy's buying views, he's buying bots. And he admitted to it, but he just, again, I'll say go ahead and just start your channel over because he has 2,000 subscribers that isn't even real. As you can tell, his videos still get the 16 likes, 17 likes. Those subscribers are bots. But it's this promotional tool that he used in YouTube or whatnot to promote his channel, but it's not for promoting Snyderverse videos. It's usually for people that's trying to, like artists that's trying to come up. That's why when you click on, probably on one of my videos, you'll see an artist that you didn't even know about promoting a video as an ad. That's buying views. And the thing with that tool is it generate these bot farms or whatnot, and it makes it seem like you're really getting subscribers. But again, his videos are still getting like 200 views with 21 likes. His subscribers isn't. He know it isn't real because that's why he said he's not going to do it anymore. But my thing is, why wouldn't you want to keep doing it? You claim you got these 2,000 subscribers legitimate. Keep doing what you're doing, because if he does keep doing what he's doing, it's going to look suspect, because he's going to have like 10,000 bot subscribers and still have the same likes and views. You know, I'm gonna do one more video about him and I'm done. Like, he said he's not going to mention me in my video because he got caught lying, buying views, buying ads, because again, your content sucks. Just like this live stream almost got 100 people in it. Like, this guy's live streams be having like 10 people in it. Damn, 63 of y'all. I think there's bad fans on both sides, but they'll sus with Snyder fans, because if their DC was doing so good, why talk about it? I mean, there's nothing to talk about. Why you keep talking about Snyder fans if they're so minute? Should AI be adapted? I don't like this AI. This AI is really scary. Especially when I did the AI on Slav Talks videos. It was spot on. And I also put the AI on my videos and other videos because this AI is really scary. But it was spot on. He was definitely buying bots and views. But you guys, I've been on here long. You know, this is just a demo. I just want to say thank you guys. I appreciate you. And we're going to do the next test and then we'll start the show. It looks like everything is good. I'm going to do the replay and see how everything is, turned out. But I didn't plan on staying on this long, but I'm glad you guys showed up. And just remember, no Snyderverse, no money, and our wallets is fucking closed. Peace. See y'all later. How you